Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live stream. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing way better than I am in this very moment, but we'll get into that in a second. Let me check in. How is everyone doing? How's your day going? What day is it? Happy Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. I am so tired. Happy Tuesday. Um, if you can see by the title of this video, I'm having problems with this game. So you're not going to see it on screen. You're not going to see anything at this point. Let me fix the title. 1 second, y'all. But I don't know if I'm the only person that is having issues or if everyone else is. I haven't seen anything on like the forums or anything yet. I'm sure TikTok is probably, or has some stuff going on there. While you're here, definitely go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to thumbs up this live, and hopefully you enjoy this. I'm not sure if it's going to be long because I'm trying to basically repair my game. So every time I go into it, it's telling me that it cannot launch. Like everything is gone. So luckily for me, I backed up my files and everything, my mods. I backed up my folder and everything. So now conveniently, it's telling me that there's another update. This game has now updated twice, and now it's telling me that there is a third update. So I'm about to update it again. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to uninstall this whole game and restart. And it sucks because now I lose Gemma and her family. The build I worked on yesterday with you guys on live, I lose all of my previous builds that are not saved to my gallery, unfortunately. So I'm going to let this game update for a third time. In the meantime, let me take a look. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find the I have a tab somewhere. Okay. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to mute myself real quick while I found this. I'm trying to put it on screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I was trying to do, y'all, I was trying to see if I can show you the game launcher. Um, it's black, so it doesn't want to show what I'm seeing. I'm assuming it's like that for everyone, but it doesn't want to show um, anything that I'm seeing on my side. So we can forego that because I was trying to show you guys that it was updating. And then I'm on Scholar's Realm. Y'all know I've talked about this website before. And it just kind of shows basically what is broken. It's been updated or what's been basically obsolete. So there are some things on here that are obsolete now, like Prescott Relationship Fix. I guess they're not updating it or it's no longer available. But I will say at least one of the things I have is outdated. So only one thing on this list, but I'm gonna tell you guys what is actually on my list of broken mods. I don't have any like broken CC, but just mainly mods. Let me pull my little folder up while I'm waiting for this to do its third update. So, um, the first thing when I launched into the game the first time, which I should have known something was wrong, I enabled my custom content and stuff after shut it down, and then it came back up. So it ran the better exceptions, of course, like it's supposed to do. So it basically told me that my UI mod was out of date. So I took that out immediately because I closed the game and did all this. So my UI mod was out first, and then I took out Arnie Cheatmaster, which I'm not seeing that on the list yet. It may be making it because let's see, it starts here with vaccinated stuff. Um, and if you ever wonder what UI mod I use, because vaccinated and who is it? It's someone else. It's vaccinated somebody else. I can't think of their name right now, but I do use the vaccinated UI mod. If you're ever interested, that's who I use. There, a lot of people tend to use them, and they don't have a lot of conflicts with other mods, which is what I like. So basically, vaccinated was the first thing that came out. My UI mod came out. Then after that, it told me Arnie Cheatmaster. Um, then it told me Sim Self Plus. This is by Arnie as well. I had I think one of my trait mods, and then I also had um, Simmercate's what is it X Interactions mod, and then the Sim Realist National Bank, and then the Wonderful Whims had to come out. And then I have a pool table mod in my game. So those that was all I had. The one thing I'm not seeing here is a lot of those. Let me refresh it and see. No, it looks like the same exact list. So it hasn't been yeah, it hasn't been updated since 1026. So it's not a lot that I can do. Mm, hold on. Let me close my screen real quick because I don't need y'all seeing everything. But I'm going to go through and look at my mods real quick because I did notice that my cast background was wrong too. Um, I tell you, this has been so frustrating for me. This is the first time I've ever had my game do this. I don't know what the problem is. I have no idea how to fix it, but I'm over it. I am so over it. It's not even funny. So let me go to Simrealist real quick. Let me see if they've updated their SMB bills. Usually I just come back to Scarlet Realm just to see if it's been updated. Okay. So it's not updated yet. The last update was back on January 13th. So let me move on to Arnie because I have to have Arnie stuff in my game. So his cheat master menu is everything. Um, let's see. Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't have any comments. Okay, let me see if he posted. I know that they're supposed to give like the content creators a little bit of a heads up so that they can already prepare any of their mods to make sure they're up to date. Oh, excuse me, y'all. But I'm not seeing it. Let me see. SimSelf, is that updated? Nope. Arnie hasn't put anything out. Let me look. Let's look at the UIs. Since the update just came out, it's probably not even ready yet. Like most people won't have updates to their mods until probably either later on this evening or tomorrow. Yeah, because no one has put out an update on at least any of the ones that I mentioned, like Turbo Driver, Simrealist, Simricade. I have like one, oh no, I had one CC that was not up to date. And then Arnie, yeah. And did I say Turbo Drive already? Yeah. So none of them have updates just yet. So let me refresh. Again, this might be a really short live because there's not anything that I can do. Um, I'm trying to see what happens after this update. It's at 68% right now, and I think that's a flag because with my internet, it should be fast. Let me pull up Steam. Let's jump into Enjoy because that's one thing I've been telling you guys that I'm going to share, and I don't ever get a chance. Yep, it's stuck at 68%. So I'm gonna launch Enjoy real quick, and I think it's gonna end up putting it into a full screen. So I'm gonna mute myself, but I am here if you have any questions. Hopefully someone has some tips or tricks because I don't have any. So all you're gonna see right now is just the purple icicles on screen. I'm waiting for Enjoy to launch, and then I'm going to load it into my streaming software. So for right now, just enjoy the music. Well, well, well. Look what decided to come up. I'm literally up here trying to get Enzoy to load in, and I was actually setting it up for my stream. And lo and behold, The Sims wants to work. Wow. So now I'm going to have to exit the game and let me close out of Enjoy because that was running. I mean, I have nothing in my game. I have no mods. I have nothing. So let me go and see if it created a new file folder for the Sims 4, and then I have to drag all of my saves and stuff back in. So for anyone that's joining the live, y'all, it's probably getting ready to end soon because I got the game to finally load in, but it is doing some crazy stuff. Oh my gosh. And the funny thing is I was actually loading up Enjoy. It's like it knew the moment I put Enjoy on the screen, it wanted to come back up. So let me see if I can copy these files and drag them in. All right, so now I've copied all my files over. Let's see if this loads at all. If this thing loads, I'm going to be ecstatic because then all I have to do is load in my CC. Well, look at this. Okay, I'm probably not going to let me show you guys till I get to the main screen. Y'all, I have been trying for over 2 hours to get this game to fix itself. So if you are currently having the same issue where you're getting that unable to launch error, I'm gonna try my best to show y'all how I did it. Don't delete anything. One of the problems I find, especially if you're a Windows user, is OneDrive. OneDrive is a pain. I think a lot of it has to do with that too, but that's not the only issue. But for this case, it might be OneDrive, but I'm not sure. I have to do a little bit more digging. Okay, so it definitely loaded that. Um, I'm not saving anything. Now I'm starting to wonder if just maybe this is the build I was working on yesterday. Um, if just maybe I don't want to save anything. Just maybe the Sims knew something was going on, because y'all, have never had my game update 3 times ever. It is very rare that I've had this type of issue with my game. So I've copied my save file. Um, I thought I had this folder open. Okay. Now the problem is getting the files back where they need to be, because for whatever reason it's not recognizing the game folder. I'm leaning towards this being OneDrive. And I have disabled this thing and it's starting to really be a problem. Let me open this in a new window. Okay, go to my mods folder. Yeah, because it's only pulling in certain files. Yeah, this stuff was from March of last year that it's pulling in. That was like when I first started loading a new CC folder into my game. Okay. So that I don't get confused, let me go into my broken CC. And then I'm going to show you guys what I had to do to restore it. So if anyone is actually having this same issue, I'm going to show you in a second. Let me get my mods folder open. And usually after an update that does this kind of crap to my game, I drag in about 6, like, it just varies. Sometimes I'll do like 5 folders at a time, but in this case, I'm gonna do about 6 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let me do the ones that I really care the most about. Let me do my better exceptions. Um, I'm gonna do a little bit more than that because most of these are not gonna have issues because a lot of them are like base game type stuff. Um, where's my twisted mexi stuff? Um, I was looking for my better exceptions. Okay, so I'm gonna drag in a few of my main ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, stupid OneDrive. I got a feeling this OneDrive. I think that's part of the problem. Okay. Let me load up one more time. I'm gonna cut the screen off real quick. And where is my browser at? Because I'm gonna show y'all why this is loading up. I'm gonna show you what all I had to do. And this is also just a point of reference, not just for me, but for others as well. Because when I tell you this has been a task and a half, it's been a task and a half. Okay, so hopefully you can see this screen. I had to basically search. So this is one way to like disable OneDrive for those who don't know how to do it. If you have OneDrive, it could be causing you to have issues, especially with whatever this update is. So this is one thing I had to do. 1 second, let me pull up another one. Trying to find the other browser I had to use. I have like so many tabs open, it's not even funny. So my OneDrive was just about disabled. Let me just say it that way. It wasn't completely disabled, but and I can tell it's re-enabled. So if you're having trouble with your game launching up, then let me show y'all. Where is it at? Okay. So the next step that I had to do, because I repaired my game 3 times, y'all. And then when I rebooted, it came back on the final time saying that there was another update. So I'm wondering if they knew people were having trouble. I haven't gone to TikTok yet. I'm sure it's on TikTok somewhere. I did search YouTube just a little while ago and I didn't see anything. But it shows you if you're having advanced issues with it, that these are the next steps. So this is basically what I had to do. I had to basically do a CMD command, which is a command for Windows. And this is for Windows computers, not for Macs, anything like that. 1 second, y'all. Let me go to my main menu real quick. Hold on. I do not want to save. My goal is not to save anything because I have done so much work. It's not even funny. So basically what I had to do was I had to do a CMD, which is a command for Windows. And then I had to run the DISM to check the health. And then it gave me, well, the status is good or whatever the case may be. And then after that, I did the SFC scan now. So it did a scan and I knew it was sitting at like, I want to say 68 or whatever. second. I'm just applying my custom content. All right, let me exit game. So good news is it's running. So I had to do all of this and also make sure that OneDrive was disabled to ensure that the game would actually launch. So if you are struggling with your game after your update, this is what you would use if you are having advanced issues. I would not do this unless you're having advanced issues, kind of like what I've been dealing with. I am still trying to get OneDrive to disable. I believe that is a part of the problem, and I have been trying my hardest to disable it. I've disabled it before, but for whatever reason, it is not wanting to disable right now. So I'm going to keep dragging in files, and hopefully that this helps someone. I know it was pretty much a long drawn out live that was most likely unnecessary, especially for those of you who already know how to fix and repair your game. But if you do not know, this is for you. Hopefully, because like literally while I'm sitting here, it's loading in stuff that I took out. That is, it's not even backed up on OneDrive, but it's constantly putting it in there. It's putting in things that are not from 2026. So I literally have to go back and take all that stuff out. Y'all, it's a pain. It is a pain. So I'm sorry for this, I would say, lack of a live, but hopefully this helps someone. If you're having issues where your game is not loading in, when you do your update, when they tell you to remove your custom content, please do it. Remove your custom content, back your content up, back your saves up, clear out your cache, then try to launch your game. And now, mind you, I've done all of this, and the only thing that helped me was doing this advanced fix. So this will be on my channel for anyone who's having any issues. I probably will retitle the video and most likely do a screen capture to change out the thumbnail for those who are having issues. I may do like a shorter video on this so that it's just so much easier for people to find. Because let me tell you, these updates, they're driving a lot of us nuts. And I don't want to be in the clique of people who are having a lot of trouble. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me live. I'm so sorry that this live was not of me playing The Sims or building. I will probably come back. I don't know if I'll come back later on today, but I know I'm going to be here tomorrow. My goal is to go live tomorrow, either in the morning or mid-afternoon, like around maybe 2:30, somewhere around that window. But we'll see. But enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy update day. I hope your game is working well, and I hope it will continue to work well. Excuse me. Again, remove your custom content. Back up your saves. Back up your custom content. It will save you the headache of having to do what I just had to do. But again, happy update day. I wish you all the best of luck. As always, thank you for joining me. Be safe in those streets. Be blessed. And I'm going to catch you in the next live or pre-recorded video. Bye.